What's good, people? It's your boy GreedHD coming at y'all with another video today. And today, y'all already know what I do on Sundays, man. I cover Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, and it's chapter 140 today, execution. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let the intro play, and we're gonna hop right into it. So with this chapter, it started off with Yuta. You know, he appeared. He's at the battlefield, or I wouldn't even call this a battlefield yet. But y'all know in last chapter, Naoya pulled up on Yuji and Choso like, yo, I'm gonna kill this nigga. And he told him basically like what he what he gonna do to Fushiguro. But I don't think Yuji like necessarily knows that he's talking about Fushiguro yet. I'm not too sure. I can't remember actually, but I just know that he explained to him like I'm gonna have him write a note before I kill him, type of thing. Pretty much, I think he's gonna try to like make it look like a suicide, which is what he's saying. But Yuta appeared, and I'm pretty sure they're surprised because like he dropped down on his railing and he broke that bitch. Like it just smashed completely, and Yuji and Choso are like surprised as shit. Like, yo, what the fuck just happened? So Yuta popped up asking like, who's with Itadori? Like, which one of y'all? Because you know he don't know who Naoya or Choso are. So he was just gonna clap all their ass if needed be. But he was like, oh, so you're Yuji's executioner. That's what Choso said. And then Naoya called out, I'm on your side. And he was like, you're Osusu. Oh no, Okusu, right? And he said, Okosu, he's the second year Fushiguro mentioned. That's what Yuji thought to himself. He was like, just like Gojo Sensei, he's a special grade sorcerer. Yuta's wondering like, who the fuck is Naoya? Naoya tells Yuta like, yo, I'm Naoya Zenin, Maki's cousin. Now y'all seen how he was treating like Maki though, like prior chapters. You know, I'm pretty sure Naoya knows like he probably can't fuck with Yuta. That's why he's like, oh, okay, well, you know, maybe if I just tell him I'm her cousin, he might just be cool with me, type shit. But I'm gonna call it right now and say I think Yuta's gonna smoke this nigga Naoya. I think he's gonna murder his ass. And the only reason why I say that is because once Yuta finds out that he was like, well, he not necessarily lying, but you know, I'm pretty sure if Yuta doesn't already know that Maki don't fuck with her clan, and but I know what the kind of character Yuta is, he's not gonna start unnecessary beef with anybody. I don't think anybody in this manga like that, but that would have been a whole lot of cap. Never mind. But yeah, he said he's also here to kill Itadori, and then Choso's telling Yuji like, you gotta run, and then he said, don't worry, y'all won't interfere. That's what Naoya said. He said, but in return, oh shit, okay. So then they go into like how Choso's thinking to himself. He's like, Blondie is a speed type. Yeah, now we know Naoya is blonde. I promise you, I thought he probably had like some kind of white, like icy looking hair. I don't know how to explain it, like whitish blue maybe. That's just kind of how I imagine him, but I could see him with yellow hair or being a blonde. But he said, but Choso said, but there's a hidden trick to like his speed. Playing chase with him could be bad, so I'll take him. Choso gonna fight him. And then he wondering if Yuji gonna be alright. He said, yeah. Or no, Yuji asked him, will he be alright? He said, yeah, I will, but the one thing they want is you, Yuji. This way, Yuji won't have to fight human sorcerers or feel bad about leaving me. Okay, yeah, so Choso already thought ahead. He's already thought about all this. Naoya's telling Yuta, even if you kill Itadori, will you refrain from telling your superiors for a while? He's bait for someone I want to meet. He says that he wish he hadn't mentioned Megami. He said that shit was scary. Choso told him he'll meet him at the spot, the same spot that I guess they met yesterday, the day prior. Yuji like, I bet. Yuta like, very well. I'll leave the other to you. And then the next page, this is just when the action start. Choso clap his hands, trying to create one of his blood manipulation techniques. Now you kick that motherfucker. He kicked the hand sign. and Yuta's running. He's on Yuji's ass. Yuji trying to dip. I can't wait to see all this animated. Like this whole little sequence right here gonna look cold as hell. Yuji's like he's fast, all the while holding a drawn katana. He's fast. Okay, no, now Yuta's saying he's fast. I expected to take him out in my initial rush. Then Choso's like, did they guess I tried to block Okusu? I mean, yeah, because that's the nigga who trying to kill Yuji. What's his name? Naoya tells Choso like, yo, I saw what you did earlier. That was blood manipulation. He's telling them like, well, you really need conversions, and well, to do any damage for real, you're gonna need to use piercing blood, and you need convergence to do that, which requires for the blood manipulation user to charge up, and he not gonna let his ass do that, so he's saying he gonna kill him. Then Choso like, do you think you can leave here alive after trying to hurt my little brother? So I seen somebody say on Twitter that it'll be interesting when Choso and Todo meet. I think it would be interesting as hell. I think like the way how Choso got introduced with like a little cool trio, like he had his younger brothers and stuff. I think that's exactly how he gonna start treating Todo and Yuji if he does meet Todo. Like they gonna turn into that little trio. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Like he gonna them two gonna replace the brothers that Yuji killed. Yuji and Nobara took from him, basically. Then it's going over to Yuji and Yuta. Yuji's dipping. He sees a car. He jumps over it. Yuta tries to cut his ass. He like, damn, I thought I sliced him. But he's like, you're like Maki. There was also somebody else that said that same thing. Yuji's like, damn, I can't shake this guy out in the open. Now is my chance. And then he threw the fucking car at him. The car that he flipped over. Then he's trying to run inside the building, but then Yuta throw that car right back at his ass. He's like, surprised, I don't look like the power type. Yuji's thinking to himself, despite having much power, he has an immense amount of cursed energy. I'm actually on the weak side. That's what Yuta told him. Yuji's thinking to himself, he compensates for his lack of power with cursed energy, reinforcement. Everyone does it, but when he does, then Yuji says out loud, you're the exact opposite of me. I said this in a few videos ago. Actually, I've been saying this since I finished reading Volume 0. Actually, I'm gonna throw it up in the video if y'all really want to go see it. But I made my my thoughts on Volume 0 video and talking about Yuta, and that was one of the things that I noticed while reading that Volume 0 is that Yuta is literally just a Yuji opposite. Like they're literally opposites. Yuji came into the series really athletic, but his cursed energy wasn't all that. But Yuta, he came into the series with a lot of cursed energy, but his physical feats weren't all that, so he had to train with Maki a bit. And Yuta's like, you notice I've got more than Gojo Sensei cursed energy he's talking about. Now he tells Yuji that he has more cursed energy than Gojo, but the interesting part is what he say after. Nevertheless, Gojo has a bottomless pit of power, basically. That's basically what Yuta tells Yuji, like, because of the 6 eyes, that allows Gojo to have just a bottomless, like, you know, it goes on forever, basically, kind of thing. He said, of course, Sensei is the best. After all, I can run out of cursed energy, but he doesn't. So yeah, Yuta has a bigger capacity. It's just Gojo doesn't necessarily run out. He doesn't necessarily have a limit. And then he tell Yuji like, yo, now I'm done talking. And Yuji cannot believe it. He's like, seriously? Then he thinks back to what Todo told him. The flow of energy for an elite sorcerer is difficult to read, but for different reasons than you, an elite fighter has great accuracy in controlling cursed energy. It's showing a picture of an average person, and then it's saying like the opponent could guess just easily, like right punch, he's gonna throw a right punch, making it difficult to predict an attack until the moment is executed. And then the elite fighter would already have the right going out, and then it'll have the person confused, like, yo, is he really throwing the right punch? Because he could just switch. Then Yuji's like, damn, his whole body is including his katana is consistently surging with cursed energy, or constantly, my bad. The problem isn't about reading his moves. His every attack can be decisive, and he can restrict all damage to a minimum. Then you think back to what Nanaman said before he died, you've got it from here. He said, sorry, I can't just die yet, and that's the end of the chapter. Now, I'm gonna be like completely honest, bro. I can't see any way of Yuji winning this fight. One, that's the first thing I'm gonna say. Second thing I'm gonna say is I can't really see how also now his fight can go either way, but there is no way that this is just gonna be left at this like little 2v2 or whatever, because somebody else has to pop up, like somebody, and I think the next person that might pop up is probably Megami. Now if Todo pops up, now that's just gonna be kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be like, bro, where'd you come from? But they say Megami is out looking for Yuji actually, so he may just pop up. So yeah, and plus Naoya plans to use Yuji as Megami bait anyways. But yeah, so I think Megami might be the next character to pop up. If not, then I really can't think of who might pop up, because everybody I heard of is probably injured or whatnot. I know Nobara lost the eye, so she might pop up with an eye patch or something, but I don't know. I just can't see this just staying a 2v2. I think somebody definitely is gonna pop up, but it could end up just, you know, being a 2v2. But then if that was the case, Yuta gonna whoop Yuji, because I honestly, I don't see Yuji beating Yuta, bro. It's like, not right now. It's Yuta's a demon, bro. He's a monster, and he's surprising Yuji with every little thing he's doing. Like, bro, he's not used to somebody just being like just that physically capable with like using just strictly curse energy. Like, his physical feats aren't really up like how Yuji's are, and I think Yuji notices that. He's like, damn, this nigga kind of trouble. He kind of a problem. But I'm actually really excited for next chapter, because like I said, I definitely think somebody may pop up. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off right here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, tell me what y'all think gonna happen next chapter, because I'm honestly lost. Like I said, I think somebody may pop up, but it could just end up being a fight, and we could see what Yuji could really do against Yuta. Like, he's basically fighting the strongest in the series right now at this point. And I'm interested in that that Naoya guy, because I made the read that he might have like some kind of speed or like some kind of super speed, like curse technique or something. I kind of had a feeling, so he might be like the fastest Jujutsu sorcerer or something. That'd be cool if he had that title. That's actually interesting as hell. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'm out this bitch.
Know that the numbers go like 1, 2, greed. Thank you for being a GreedHD nigga.